How Alex Hormozi built $100 million empire. By scaling companies? No. He used one simple psychological principle to make more than $100 million. And in this video, I'm going to share with you his exact YouTube and Instagram strategy that gets him 50 million plus views every single month. The one never seen before principle behind his $100 million empire. And it takes less than 10 minutes to apply, and how you can copy every single proven secret to plug inside your coaching business. By the end of this video, you'll have a step-by-step game plan to scale to six figures and beyond. And if you want to work with me, just click the first link in the description and book a call. Let's start with the Instagram. And on IG, he's got 4.6 million followers, and the bio states the proof within the first 3 seconds what he does and make a call to action to his free scaling roadmap. And his highlights are sending the traffic toward his YouTube, his Twitter, Spotify, his podcast, his books, and some of the gym stuff. Coming to the main, which is the reels, he's posting two kind of reels. The first one, we have the niched one-on-one advice from the mastermind, and these are the super specific niche reels made for business owners. And then we have the viral tweets. So what he would do is whenever his tweets would go viral and perform better, he would turn them into a Instagram reel to simply post on YouTube. So if they are getting a lot of attraction on Twitter, it means that that Twitter tweet is proven to work. So it can perform on Instagram as well, right? And the second, we have the main, which is the recordings of the mastermind. So what he would do is he would simply mention the objection that or the problem that they are having in the thumbnail of the reel, and then he would share himself giving advice and the business owner, so you know that he is actually solving a problem, right? So these videos are specifically made for the business people who already have a business and who are constantly looking for solutions of the problems. And when they come across these videos, his stuff works as a solution for them, or at least a gateway for a solution for them. And sometimes he would simply post these kind of mindset stuff. This would also get a lot of attention because these videos, like these talking head reels, would be like kind of giving advice to a younger self, or just giving the value, and it just gets a lot of attention as well. But the majority of the reels that you would see is the reels that are made for specifically business people, right? And on the pinned reels, we can see he shared three things: how he met Lela, how he makes money at acquisition.com, and how he got here. So this is his story, and this is the story of how he met his wife, and then he explains that how he makes money with acquisition.com. And all the traffic from Instagram is going to go to this free lead magnet, which is a scaling roadmap. So you can just simply fill up your data and it'll give you your custom scaling roadmap in 30 seconds, right? So people would simply fill up the data and it builds a huge email list. So that is it with the Instagram. The main takeaway is, if you are just starting out, or if you want to attract your ideal customer through reels, through Instagram, then you have to talk to one customer, one ICP. And you can do that by simply talking to your exact customer and solving their pain points, giving the solution, and just simply going all the way, all narrow, towards solving their problems. If you can do that, you will start gathering the views of your customers, of your ICP, and then it'll help you to sell them, because once they enter your ecosystem, they'll start watching you more and more, because your solution is, because you are going to be a authority for them, right? So your solution would make sense to them, and eventually if they have watched enough of your content, they will going to work with you. And second, we have YouTube, and on YouTube he's got 4.15 million subscribers, and he's mainly posting three type of videos. So the first one, we have mindset, the second is business 101, and then we have the acquisition mastermind recordings. So the goal of the mindset content is to simply introduce Alex to new people, right? And in these videos, he's simply talking to a lot of beginners, and the TAM is very huge because a lot of people out there are just starting out, or they are stuck in a college or a job and they want to start a business, and they are consuming this mindset content, right? So the TAM is very huge for that, and new people get to know him because of this mindset content, right? Because here's the thing, right? um the people who watch mindset content compared to the people who own a business is very large, right? So he would introduce and let new people enter his ecosystem, his funnel, through these videos, and it works as a, a entry mechanism for him. So new traffic is added through these videos. And then we have the business 101, and these are the videos that are only made for business people, and it is a very, like, niched specific business content. Like the terms he use, it's very niched, and only if you have a business you can understand them. And the time is little niched, and they get to know him, like him, and trust him. And then we have the acquisition mastermind recordings. So this is specifically when you have reached a stage in which you have a, six-figure business, and you want to scale it to seven figures and beyond. And this is simply one-on-one advice from Alex, and you get to know how it looks like if you join his mastermind. And the TAM is super niche, and you get to know him, like him, and trust him. So the takeaway would be, Alex is the ultimate long-term thinker. He would help you here if you are broke. Like, he would literally teach you the basics, the master stuff, the very niche, the insider, lessons that he learned all these years. And he would help you make money, or he would help you make your first few $1,000s for free with his content, right? And once you are sold on the idea that you have to start a business, and you want to start a business, then you will simply, like, start learning business from him. And then eventually, when you have made thousands of dollars, you simply want to work with Alex one-on-one, and you would join his mastermind. So it seems it happens very quick, but these things happen in a year, in years. So that's exactly why he wins, right? He never charge you anything, because he rarely sell any kind of, like, low ticket products. He is super high ticket, but he helps you for free if you're broke, or if you have nothing going on for you, so you can make money. And eventually, when a lot of trust is built, he can sell you on a lot of expensive stuff, right? So you can see on YouTube, he is, majority of the content is the business specific content. So a lot of these videos are simply made for the business owners, that they can watch and they can start working with him. And the frequency he's doing is 2 videos per week. And you see, we have a combination of the mindset content, the business videos, and the acquisition.com mastermind recordings and all, right? So what really happens is, the new traffic is added through Instagram and YouTube, and they get to know him, like him, and trust him, right? And the second channel he has is Hormozi highlights, and these are the super targeted videos specifically made for very niche business owners. And he just plays on volume here, right? So he's posting 20 videos. So he's posting 20 videos a day. And what really happens is, he's solving very niche, problems. So for example, he has made this funny video, which is how to charge $250 an hour as a videographer. So if you are a videographer, then you are gonna watch this video to learn how to charge this much, right? And all of the people who are not a videographer are not gonna watch his video. Or for example, if you have a community which is dead, then you would watch this video to fix that, right? So thing is that he is very niched on this channel, that he does not need to make broad content. These videos are being watched by these exact customer, so it works for him, right? And the main game here is frequency, right? Because when you post a lot of content in less time, there's no way that it cannot perform, right? Like, even if you get 100, 200, 500 views, that is very niche and quality views, so it eventually get him a lot of customers. And all of the traffic from YouTube, and, like, from 2 YouTube channels, goes to his school, which is a platform in which he is a co-founder in, and a free scaling roadmap, right? And then we have the VSL funnel, which is, if you are already a established business owner and you want to work with Alex, you can simply click here and you can start working with him. And also we have the books. So like these are the books that he has written, and you can either get to know about his books through his content. Like if you have been watching Alex for years and he has wrote these books, and you can just simply get to know about these books and you can read them. And simply when you spend a lot of time reading 250 pages book about somebody, written by somebody, the trust factor is super super high. Like it's unbeatable trust, right? Or if you are gonna be like, if you are introduced to these books through referrals or word of mouth, and you read these books, then before watching him on YouTube or Instagram, the trust is already there, right? So it works so much better for him. Like he covers you from every single aspect, and that is the beauty of this. It's so much simple, but it just works much better than anything else. The traffic from YouTube is going to the free scaling roadmap and the VSL funnel. And here we have the VSL funnel. If you want to work with Alex, you can just simply click on this link and watch this video and simply book a call with him for his workshop, right? And then we have some proof, and again a form and the frequently asked questions. And the secret that Alex used is the reciprocity, right? And if you want to like learn more about reciprocity, you can just simply read this book by Robert Cialdini. So the secret is giving away so much stuff, like so much value, totally for free, that they have no option but to return back the favor by working with him, or at least giving him the money, right? So he is giving away so much value totally for free that you feel the need to return back the favor with by working with him, or at least spending some money. And he does that with free courses. So we have got the free offer course, money model course, leads courses, and scaling course, right? These courses are so valuable, so effective. When you watch them, you feel like it's illegal to have this information for free, because a lot of people charge premium prices for this information, but he's giving away for free. So it positions him at a point in which he can charge obscenely high amount, and people are gonna perceive that his if his paid stuff, if his free stuff is so valuable, then his paid stuff is gonna be extremely valuable as well. And on the meta side, he's making ads, and he is specifically making ads for business owners, to make new business owners work with him and basically push his free lead magnet. And he's sending the traffic to two places. The first one, we have the VSL funnel, which is if you are a established business owner and you want to work with Alex, you can click here and you can just simply watch this video, book a call, and you can join, right? And second thing is the free scaling framework. So it's a lead magnet again, and when you sign up for that, you will have this page in which he sells you the free school games, or you can just have everything for free and you can just steal that for free, right? Again, reciprocity. And once you fill up this data, you will get this email in which you get the free lead magnet, and this is the exact lead magnet that they use at acquisition.com. So the perceived value is extremely high, because if they use it at this huge company, like which is worth like hundreds of millions of dollars, then it is going to be extremely effective, right? You have that section, and if you want to work with his team and join his team, you can apply to join his team and you can work with Alex, right? This is exactly how he made over $100 million through content, through his personal brand, and how you can steal these secrets. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And if you want me to specifically break down anyone's funnel, just comment down below. Or if you want me to help you start or scale your high ticket coaching business, just click the first link in the description and book a call.